What do you think of the defensive effort? I mean, causing over 20 turnovers, kind of being able to get out to a big lead in the first half.
Well, I think we've been doing a good job this Pac-12 season forcing turnovers. We were coming into the game averaging 16 or forcing 16 turnovers per game. Tonight we forced 22. It's a big part of our offense to get out in transition. I thought early in the season we weren't active enough, and we had 11 steals tonight. So that's the type of effort. Last year we led the Pac-12 in steals. Now we had Anthony Melton, who averaged over 2 a game. But it's impressive for other guys to pick that up, and they've been doing a great job the last couple of games.
Andy, what does it say about your offense that you can sit your leading scorer for the first half and still play as well as you did? Obviously, Nick had a big game, but the whole offense really was crisp in that first half.
Well, we have other good players on this team. It's a team game, and we've had so many injuries and guys out this year. We've had 4 guys out, 3, 2, 3, 4. You know, so we're used. We haven't had a full roster one game yet this year. So I'm very happy with how our bench is playing right now. I thought they came in and really did a good job, like you said, moving the basketball, sharing the ball, and taking good shots when they had it.
It seemed like Chimezie was your another assistant coach in the first half for you. You seemed really invested in the game today.
Sure. He's a team player. He's all about the team and always has been. He's one of the hardest working players I've ever coached in my 23 years off and on. I started in 2004 in the NBA. Chimezie Metu is one of the hardest working players you'll see. He has a 3.1 GPA. He's going to graduate in 3 years, and he works on his game. And he's all about the team.
Nick had a tough matchup with Marcus Lee tonight, but he really seemed to accommodate himself well, scoring season-high 19 points. This kind of performance you've been kind of expecting from him this year?
Well, Nick's getting better as a player. Defensively, we really focus on his defense, playing without fouling, being aggressive, staying low, and then trying to block shots when he can. I thought he challenged a lot of shots. We forced 22 turnovers. I thought he forced about 3 or 4 in the lane there by being active. Offensively, he's still developing. He did a great job tonight, and he finishes when he has to. He gets the open area. So very, very proud of him. He had a big game.
You guys finished with 27 points off turnovers. Was that something coming into the game with your press that you thought you'd be able to get a lot of points off of?
Yeah, it's more so us than it is who we're playing. We need to step that up, and we have the last few games, so it's really helped. But we have to get deflections, steals, block shots, and get out and run.
What kind of effort or investment have you guys put into the defense after last weekend? You know, with Washington shooting so well against you. What did you guys do this week?
When someone shoots 67% for a game, they made some good, tough shots. Now, we weren't as aggressive as we should have been, and learned our lesson the hard way by losing a Pac-12 conference game at home. Now, I thought the last 2 games, Washington State and Cal, we played exceptional defense, very active, and we forced a lot of turnovers.
How important was it to start first road game in conference with a game like this?
Any game on the road in this league is tough to win. You see, and to get a road sweep is very rare in this league. I just saw a statistic that someone put out a day or 2 ago. So we take it game by game, and this is our focus. We have not won at Cal in our 10 years of staff, 5 years. Jordan McLaughlin lost at the buzzer once. He missed a free throw. We're up 2, and Ty Wallace made a 27-footer at the buzzer to beat us 3 years ago up here. Last year we didn't play up here, so to come up here and get a win, we haven't done it before, and these players haven't done it before, so it was nice.
Arizona State, lost right before the game tonight to Colorado, and kind of reinforces the fact that these road games, there's landmines all over the Pac-12, and you guys really seem well prepared tonight. Can you talk about that?
Well, as I just mentioned, any game on the road, you can't take it for granted. So I thought we played well. I thought our guys were mentally prepared, and they came out and gave great effort. And so to win on the road, that's what you need to do to have a chance. It doesn't necessarily mean you're going to win, because the home teams are usually pretty good in this league too. So I'm just proud of the way we took a very mature approach, as our upperclassmen should at this point.
And you're sticking around in the Bay Area for Stanford on Sunday. Is there any things planned, specific trips made, or is it just solely a business trip?
We'll probably lock Jordan Usher up in Alcatraz for a few hours to calm him down. But other than that, we haven't figured anything out.
What strides have you seen in his offensive game?
Jordan Usher's really improving. You saw he had 4 steals at halftime tonight. He had career high 14 points. He gives great energy, and he's learning the college game, meaning that energy is terrific. It can really help us, but if you're out of position, it can really hurt you as well. And I think he's understanding the defensive shifts where he needs to be, and offensively he's developing his skill sets to play both the small forward and power forward for us.